Mhm. Declaration under penalty of perjury. Yes. See declaration. A declaration against interest. A statement by a person who is not a party to a suit and is not available to testify at trial. Discussing a matter that is within the declarant's personal knowledge and averse to the declarant's pecuniary, proprietary, or penal interest. Such a statement is admissible into evidence as an exception to the hearsay rule. Is it in the interest of any stock market to have knowledge of any court issuing any court order, or neither party wanted the court order? Oh, I think it's against the interest. Now, this declaration under the penalty of perjury? Yes. Mhm. A formal statement, proclamation, or announcement, especially one embodied in an instrument. Declaration of dividend. You probably know about that in the stock market. Yes. Declaration of legitimacy. All five of my sons are legitimate. Yes. Judicial declaration. Yeah. A party statement made in court and transcribed about a case's material facts. An accused statement made after an arrest and taken down in writing. Yes. Now, this judicial declaration of the petitioner's statements, yes, that were made in court and transcribed, yeah. Exactly what did the petitioner say so as to cause herself to not want to sign the court order? Well, she wasn't there. She didn't motion the court. But I thought it was for her protection and it was for the protection of the minors named. Exactly what law gives any court the right? Party statement made in court. And transcribe the transcription of the actual. How about an international law? The part of a treaty containing the stipulations on which the parties agree to conduct their actions. Treaty, an international law, a country's unilateral pronouncement that affects the rights and duties of other countries. Now, this whole concept of a declaration, right, that the petitioner did or did not motion the court on June 1st of 2015. The court and the county took it upon themselves to want a court order that's been used to obstruct my rights as a father since they issued the first one and I wasn't a resident. Without any authority or jurisdiction of law. The second one they issued when I was found not guilty, court commissioners. And the third one that they modified after I was found not guilty and I had no arrest record. Oh, and each and every time. Oh, in international law, yes. Oh. Looks like the United States in violation of the actual rights and duties of the United States to enforce the required laws of this nation, all federal, state, and constitutional rights. Yes. And when I inform you that you issued a dissolution of marriage so as to allow for my wife to kidnap my sons, it looks like the United States is in violation of international treaties, yes, and intercontinental treaties. Now, I am that American citizen that will sue for them. You think it's a fucking joke, but it's not. I will remove the United States from every treaty obligation in every nation of the world because of the refusal to enforce the actual requirements of law. Now, the United States federal government has knowledge of a court issuing a court order where the party's name didn't want it. They used a forgery, yes, and it's being used to hold my sons hostage. Now, when I told you to remove the fucking order, you decided that you would allow for kidnapping, forgery, fraud, yes, and the violating of the penalty of perjury. In the court commissioner's own words, what did the petitioner declare during the day of the hearing? Well, the court commissioner wanted to issue the court order. Is the court commissioner a party to? uh, how many attorneys in the United States of America can legally have knowledge of any court issuing any order where neither party wanted the court order?